Hey guys, welcome back to the recap. So this week on the recap, we have NXT. So this week, what happened in NXT was we started off NXT with the quarterfinal match for the Dusty Rhodes Classic, and we had MSK, which is the team that used to be called the Rascals from like TNA. And I'm kind of familiar with them. I've seen clips of the Rascals, which is now MSK, but I'm not too familiar with them. So it's gonna take me a while to figure out who is who, like with the names. And this is my first time really seeing a full match of theirs. And they went off in the quarterfinals against the team of Killian Dane and Drake Maverick, which is a weird pairing. Like I said in another video, I was just in and out of keeping up with what's going on with wrestling the past couple of months. So some of these tag teams that have been formed or rivalries or alliances is like new to me. So if Killian Dane and Drake Maverick have been tagging together for a couple of weeks, I didn't know. So they had their match. It was a pretty good match. It was a decent match. It wasn't anything crazy. I like the in-ring style of MSK. Every time I get ready to say MSK, it reminds me of a TMK. Is that right? TMK 61, which used to be that Australian tag team with Shane Thorne and Nicholas. I can't remember his name. Nicholas something. Shane Thorne and. Let me know in the comments down below what the other guy's name was that was in the tag team. They used to be called the Mighty Won't Kneel, or the Mighty Don't Kneel, or something like that. And in NXT, they were known as TMK61. And I really like that tag team. I was sad that they didn't go farther within WWE, but the other guy's name is Nicholas something. It's either Nicholas is his last name or his first name. Let me know his full name down in the comments if you know who I'm talking about. But anyway, they had a decent match. When it came down to the ending of the match, Killian Dane kind of got kicked out of the ring by I gotta refrain from either saying TMK61 or the Rascals. MSK kind of knocked them out the ring. Then they hit their finisher. I don't know what their finisher is called yet, but they hit their finisher on Drake Maverick. 1, 2, 3. MSK advances in the Dusty Rhodes Classic, and they're either gonna go against, I think, the Lucha House Party. Whoever wins against the Lucha House Party and the other team. I forgot what the other team is called. Yeah. Like I said, I haven't been keeping up with wrestling the past couple of weeks. I've been in and out, so I've forgotten some names and stuff like that. So I gotta catch back up. But that's how we kicked off NXT. All right, guys. So next up on NXT, we had I didn't realize this. We have a women's Dusty Road Classic going on too, which is good. This is the first women's Dusty Classic. So we're having tag team tournaments with the female wrestlers. We had the team of Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai versus Jessie Kamea and Aaliyah from the Robert Stone brand, and it was a good match. I enjoyed that match, and honestly, I feel like the female wrestlers from NXT have way better matches than the female wrestlers from Raw, SmackDown. It's sad because NXT is supposed to be a developmental brand pretty much, but their wrestling matches are way better than the main rosters. But anyway, it's not all the female wrestlers matches that are on Raw and SmackDown. Some of them have very good matches, but typically it's just kind of lackluster compared to NXT. But yeah, they had a really good match. It was a good back and forth. This is my first time really seeing Jessie Kamea really wrestle that much. I like her style. She's very tall. They said she has a background in professional volleyball. And Aaliyah, I'm familiar with Aaliyah, and I don't know, she seemed her in-the-ring style, or maybe not her in-ring style, just her as a whole seemed very different in this match, which I really enjoyed, because I feel like I haven't seen this side of Aaliyah where I feel like it was more about her character and, oh, I'm rich, I'm wearing Gucci, all this other stuff, I'm pretty or whatever, and it wasn't that much about the wrestling. But those two, Jessie Kamea and Aaliyah, worked very well together in the tag team because I was really impressed with their in-ring skills. And then of course you got Dakota Kai. I'm a fan of Dakota Kai. She's a really good wrestler. And then you also have Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel Gonzalez, very good, powerful wrestler. And it was a good back and forth match. And down to the wire, Kamea got tagged in. Gonzalez, sorry, got tagged in. And I didn't expect what happened to happen like it did. Like, as soon as both those women got tagged in, Raquel Gonzalez decimated Jessie Kamea, and then she did that like big one-handed kind of power bomb, 1, 2, 3. Because I'm getting used to everybody's name. Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez move on into the quarterfinals, and I think they're gonna go against next week. They're gonna go against. I'm not even gonna try to say the name. It'll be on the screen. Yeah, I gotta get used to everybody's name. Like, there's the big ones that I know, and then there's like the other people I don't see that much. And I've been in and out of wrestling, like watching it, so I'm not even gonna try to pronounce some people's names because I'm gonna totally mess it up. But yeah, that's what happened on NXT. All right, so next up on NXT, we had another semi-final qualifying match, if I'm saying that correctly. We had a team that I'm very fond of. I don't know why I like this team so much. I mean, I like heels a lot. I realize that. I like baby faces too, but I like heels a lot. And this is one heel tag team that I am especially fond of. It's the Grizzled Young Veterans. The Grizzled Young Veterans, first of all, I like that name. I love their entrance theme. I love their look. I love their in-ring style, just smash mouth, with some good technical wrestling, with some cheating. I just like the Grizzled Young Veterans. Like, I know a lot of people don't like them. I like them. So we had the Grizzled Young Veterans go against the pairing of Kushida and Leon Ruff. For some reason, every time I think of Leon Ruff, I almost say Leo Rush. And his in-ring style, Leon Ruff, reminds me of the in-ring style of Leo Rush. I'm about to like meld their names together. But it's another great tag team match. NXT does not miss with the matches. So they had a very good tag team match. And then it was good back and forth. At that point you thought Leon Ruff and Kushida was about to win. Then you thought the Grizzled Young Veterans were about to win. They did some cool moves I've never seen before. But down to like the last couple seconds of the match, the Grizzled Young Veterans eliminated, they got rid of Kushida out of the ring. So it was just the two Grizzled Young Veterans and Leon Ruff in the ring. They hit him with the I'm not too sure what the tag team move is called. The one where they flip you upside down and hit you with the knees. Ticket to Mayhem, I believe it's called. They hit Leon Ruff with the Ticket to Mayhem and got the 1, 2, 3. So then now the Grizzled Young Veterans are gonna either go against they're gonna go against the winners of the versus match of the Undisputed Era versus what is that other tag team called? Ciampa and Thatcher, because they don't have a tag team name, so it's Ciampa and Thatcher are a tag team. They're gonna go against Undisputed Era. I think next week, whoever wins that goes against the Grizzled Young Veterans. So I'm looking forward to seeing any of those matches. And this was a really good tag team match. And also, what happened right after the tag team match, after the Grizzled Young Veterans won, Johnny Gargano came out with Austin Theory, the Johnny Gargano way. They came out, started beating up Leon Ruff, beating up Kushida, because Kushida and Leon Ruff are like, they want to go against Johnny Gargano for the North American title. So they were beating them up. Johnny Gargano hit the last heartbeat on Kushida, and then Dexter Lumis appeared out of nowhere. He was behind Austin Theory, like in the crowd or whatever. And then, so it seems like Dexter Lumis. I think his name used to be Dexter Shaw. Dexter Lumis showed up, and then he was trying to be intimidating to Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory. So I guess later he's gonna challenge for the North American title too. I don't know, but NXT is really good this week. I'm really enjoying NXT. All right, so next up on NXT, we had like a little promo segment. We had Toni Storm come out. I'm a fan of Toni Storm. She came out and she talked about how she just wants to hurt Io Shirai and claim the women's NXT championship. Then Io Shirai came out. Io Shirai told her she'll fight her anywhere, anytime. Then they started scrapping in the ring. Io Shirai started getting the better of Toni Storm. Then Mercedes Martinez comes out, and I guess she wants to throw her hat in the ring of the NXT women's conversation for the championship. So she came out, she started beating up Io Shirai. Then Toni Storm got in the ring. They started, Mercedes Martinez and Toni Storm started going at it. Then Io Shirai came back in. They were all fighting each other back and forth. This person getting the better of this person. At the end of it, Toni Storm got the better of both of them. Toni Storm was raising the title. So let's see. There might end up being like the next women's championship match at NXT. Might be a triple threat match. Let's see what happens. All right. So last thing that happened on NXT. It's astonishing how NXT is supposed to be a developmental show for the WWE wrestlers, for the up and coming WWE wrestlers. NXT is supposed to be the developmental stage. NXT is shorter than SmackDown and Raw, but they're better. Like, they have better segments, better promos, better wrestlers, better quality matches, better matches. It's just a better product. Even the way it's shot, to be honest with you, I like the way NXT is shot on TV with some crowd and some of the dumb, TV screens or whatever. It's better than Raw and SmackDown. Raw and SmackDown has absolutely no one there. They have the Thunderdome, which they keep saying critically acclaimed this and all that other stuff. But honestly, it's compared to NXT. The commentary team on NXT way better than the SmackDown and Raw commentary team. I love NXT, to be honest with you. And the last match of the night was Kyle O'Reilly teaming up with Finn Balor, unlikely pairing. They had their feud. Kyle O'Reilly broke Finn Balor's jaw at one point in the match where he had to get like titanium plates infused in his jaw. But they teamed up because they had a common enemy, and they were going against the NXT Tag Team Champions, Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. And all four competitors, I love all four competitors. Their in-ring style, their characters, their whatever. Their entrance themes, just the way they wrestle and carry themselves. I'm a fan of all four competitors. This Finn Balor is honestly the best Finn Balor that has, besides the previous NXT Finn Balor, is the best Finn Balor. This should have been the Finn Balor that we had in, or even when Finn Balor first came into NXT, we should have had that Finn Balor in WWE. Once he got to the main roster, I don't know what happened, but they misused him, didn't let him be him, and honestly, I love this side of Finn Balor. The heel Finn Balor is just like top notch. Kyle O'Reilly stepping out of the tag team faction persona and really showing what he can do. I've always been a fan of Kyle O'Reilly. Everybody in the Undisputed Era as a singles wrestler has so much to offer. And then the match was really good. They had back and forth, a lot of smash mouth technician wrestling. And when it came down towards the end, you had Danny Burch and Kyle O'Reilly in the ring, and Danny Burch went for this big missile drop kick, which I thought he hit, but Kyle O'Reilly fell with the drop kick and turned it into a heel hook or whatever you call that submission, and Danny Burch tapped out immediately. I did not expect that. I didn't even know what was going on, to be honest with you. All I heard was the bell ring, and I'm like, wait, he tapped out? What's going on? So Kyle O'Reilly and Finn Balor beat Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan, who are the tag team champions. And then Pete Dunne showed up, because Pete Dunne is kind of in a whole faction with Pat McAfee and Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. They started beating up Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly. Then the Undisputed Era came out. I don't know what happened to Bobby Fish. I don't know if Bobby Fish is injured or something, but I haven't seen Bobby Fish lately. Then again, I haven't been watching every single NXT for the past couple of weeks, so maybe he's there. He just wasn't there tonight. But I know Adam Cole, Roderick Strong came out to help defend Finn O'Reilly, Finn Balor, and Kyle O'Reilly. And, that was the NXT, which I really liked. So, that was NXT for this week, guys. That was the recap for NXT. Comment down below if you enjoyed NXT this week. Like I said in another video, I might start a grading system for, the recap, like a grading system for when I watch Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW. I might start including NXT UK and not TNT. What is it? Impact Wrestling. I was about to say TNA and I thought TNT. But we'll see about the Impact Wrestling and NXT UK. I'm not making any, and also NWA. I wanted to start watching, but I'm not gonna make any promises because that's a lot of shows that I have to watch and keep doing more and more editing and recording. So I'll see how much time I have. I might put those 3 shows coming up in the recap: NXT UK, NWA Wrestling, and Impact Wrestling. Let me comment down below. Let me know if you want me to include those shows into the recap as well. And everyone stay safe, stay healthy, like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. We're just a small channel right now. We're growing, getting more of a following day by day, week by week. In the future, I do want to sell some merch to you guys. I want to create some merch. So let me know down below if you would like some merch. I might come up with something in the future, like a t-shirt, a hat, a cup, or something like that. Everybody enjoy your weekend, and as always, peace out.